Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Bert Kreischer on Cashapp at Disneyland. Let's see what he has to say.
You did acid at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Straight out the gate.
Wow, that must have been the most amazing thing in the world.
Yeah. That was
If I can get an Amsterdam acid story, at least tell that story.
what I can what taking acid and going to Disney?
Yes.
That was it was fucking a long time ago. It was
So
me.
what?
You met both the guys, didn't you? Hutch and Harper
Yeah.
in Tampa.
You bought the acid. We'll wrap it up with this.
This is
I like that your drug
this is
dealer
a
gave
very-
you such sage advice. This will be Matt Cohen's favorite story ever.
Okay, so me and my buddy Hutch and Harper. Jay's met both of them, but just so you
What's
know,
your drug
they're
dealer's
both
name, Tiger?
fucking stupid. Cheetah. He's a real dude too.
So much chaos in this story already. The first 40 seconds are chaotic. My one hope is this is pre-kids. This is before he had kids, and he did not go to Disneyland and do something like that with his children. But you never know with Bert, do you? He has his life experience is a movie. Not just I know like The Machine is coming out as a movie or something like that, but his whole life, the bear story, there's so many things that feel like he could write a whole tell-all and it'd be turned into a movie, and it would just be so entertaining, like hours long. Hours.
And I know he's hearing this right now going, yeah! Oh, shit. So,
Cheetah, you straight? Oh, okay.
So Cheetah used to have the best, whenever you bought drugs from Cheetah, he always had the best story about it. Like, oh, this weed was grown in a cliff in California in a big valley, and this old Asian man and a young boy would have to go down and take care of this weed every night. You're like, is that the Karate Kid 3? So anyway, So Cheetah, me and
janitor
Hutch,
spending a lot of time with my son. That's what you said last time you were on the podcast. It was great.
The janitor's trying to fuck my kid. So Hutch one time got us. My frisbee was stuck in a tree, and I was trying to get it out with this stick. And Hutch comes up. This was like right when I met him, and he's like, "Hey, if I were you, I'd be real careful throwing that stick in the tree." I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Well, you know how when you look up, your mouth automatically opens." And I was like, "No." He's like, "Try it." And then you look up, and you're like, oh, holy shit, my mouth does open. He's like, sticks will have to go right down your throat.
I had to actually try to keep my mouth closed. That's a real thing. You look up and your mouth. I need to try it when I'm not thinking about it. But I think that's true. I think that's actually true, you guys.
He's like, try it. And then you look up and you're like, oh, holy shit, my mouth does open. He's like, sticks will have to go right down your throat. Happened to me twice. I was like, how unaware do you have to be to have a stick go down your throat? To throw it up and go, oh shit, I missed the frisbee, but I'm not going to walk far for this stick. No, it looks like So that's Hutch, right? That happened to him 3 times in real life, because it happened to him once again with a bike's flag. He was like, you remember when you were a kid, you throw a bike flag in the air and it would just stick in the ground, you just do that all day?
Yeah, fucking bike flags, dude.
Yeah, and he was like, one time I threw a bike flag up and someone yelled, hey, Hutch. And I looked, and then I looked to find out where the flag's going to go. Wham, right down the throat, again. And all I can picture is a guy with that bike flag bouncing back and forth going,
Man, you brought me back with bike flags, dude.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Harper was one time misspelled his name. That's who Harper is. Happer. 2 P's, no R. I go, hey, Harp, you misspelled your name. He's like, no, that happens. I was like, no, it fucking doesn't. I've never been running late, wrote a note like, see you later, Burf. So that's Harper, that's Hutch. We get this acid called Purple Jesus from Cheetah.
These 3 men do not sound like they should ever be left alone unsupervised. Just based off of the quick stories we got of each of them. Never unsupervised.
Like, see you later, Burf. So that's Harper, that's Hutch. We get this acid called Purple Jesus from Cheetah. Cheetah tells us when we get it, he goes, now listen, this is really strong acid, so you don't want to think any bad thoughts while you're on it. And Hutch, right out the gate, goes, what's a bad thought? And Cheetah's like, your head's an orange and you want to peel it. That's a bad thought. I was like, what? Enough for the bad thoughts. I would have never thought of that in a million fucking years. Yeah. And then right out the gates, we're like, get it off, like trying to peel our fucking heads.
How much of Purple Jesus did you do?
Half. I did half. Everyone did a half. And we take the other half. That's what an adult does. Take the other half, save it for later. So if you like it, and we're losing our minds. So
it's not a good time.
The second you take it, first thing Hutch says, I think I lost my wallet. Not how you want to start an acid trip at Disney.
How about that Ron Bennington thing when they were all in a hotel room in Philly or wherever the fuck he was, and they had like 8 ball after 8 ball after 8 ball after 8 ball after 8 ball. And then finally Ron Bennington just goes, who's missing?
Who's missing?
And everybody went fucking insane, like criminally insane. And it was one of those nights Ronnie B set it up like you just solder the door closed and we don't leave this room until we're out of coke.
Shut up.
And he just started going, who's missing? Matt Cohen. All right. Bert, you got here before. And then he just kept, but who's missing? And everybody just went fucking.
I said quite a while ago watching something Bert related that I feel like everything he talks about is like men's locker room jargon, you know what I mean? Like golfing kind of talk that like feels so departed from any reality I've ever had. Like this is how I feel about this story. Like the bike thing, the bike flag, he's like, you brought me back. I'm like, I don't have a single story about a bike flag in my life. Now, I just feel like these stories I cannot relate to. I do not have a single connection to this. It feels so far from me. I also have never done any kind of like hard rhymes with rugs. And so I've never been to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World a ton of times. I've never been to Disneyland. So I just feel like an outsider trying to get into the club, listening to this story. Like, I really want to understand.
You got here before, and then he just kept, but who's missing? And everybody just went fucking insane. Like, all right, hold on a second. Ron,
Bert, give me a second.
And by the time you get to the third guy, you're so coked out, you're like, I got you, right, Ron? And Ron's like, I don't know. And
is that what an 8 ball is?
Yeah. That's why at 70, that's who I want to do coke with is Ron Bennington.
Yeah, who doesn't? So that was the moment for you, was I can't find my wallet.
I can't find my wallet. And then everyone starts panicking.
So that's the thing about acid. It's one sentence like, I can't find my wallet, even before you full trip balls.
And you're already in a bad spot.
You're done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Already in a bad spot.
That sucks.
That does you need to do acid,
fun.
like, if you haven't done it, you need to find, like, Billy Connolly.
Yeah. No, here's my fucking 2 cents. Don't do it. Don't ever do acid. If you're listening to this and you think, no, there's no reason to ever do acid.
What about shrooms?
Acid's that's a different story. But acid is...
You need a guy like Billy Connolly there. It's all ridiculous. We're going to have a fucking great time.
I look at it now...
And if it begins to rain, we'll fucking dance in it.
yeah.
And
if
you're like,
going to... Yes.
I'm with you.
But instead, you're usually doing it with a bunch of rednecks in the woods, and then the trip starts with them going, you're going to have to ride in the back of the truck. And you go, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
Hey, throw your bike flag up in the air.
Yeah. And so that was so then I tried to turn the buzz around by like positive energy.
Turn the buzz around.
Let's go on a ride. And Harper's fucking losing it.
Happer
is losing it. Hutch still can't, and has like panic dies. And we go to Peter Pan's ride to Never Never Land. We go get in the line. And the lady,
slow it down, big man.
The lady sees us and goes, "Sorry, gentlemen, just twosies." and I'm like, I can't. We can't separate one of us.
But that's also. Did you think that first, or was she speaking another like fucking twosies?
Twosies.
You're on acid, and she's going. But you do twosies or foursies?
Yeah.
You're threesies.
We don't do threesies, gentlemen.
You're
just
like,
twosies.
What the fuck is she doing with her hands?
Yeah, I remember all.
Again, I've never done anything like this, so I don't know physically how you look like outwardly to other people. But I know it's more of a mind trip, but like I can't imagine seeing 3 grown men in Disneyland, no wife, no kids. This hat is just going to, sorry guys. Like what that looks like. It wouldn't even be a sorry guys, just twosies. It'd be like, sorry guys, hit the road. What does that look like? 3 grown men in Disneyland all by themselves and they're tripping. Call security.
What the fuck is she doing with her hands?
Yeah. I remember all the kids.
Was she saying it in Dutch?
No, I remember.
Fall back.
Oh, that was it. I didn't know. So But I remember they were
Sound
referencing all the
effects?
positive energy with the kids, all this positive energy. So there's families and everyone's smiling. We're the fucking 3 dirtbags.
Yeah.
And then
For sure.
I go, honey, we're gonna have to go threesies, and she's like, sorry, gentlemen, just twosies. And then Hutch leans in real smooth and goes, how about I eat your face? And she was like, huh? He's like, how about I eat your face? And she was like, all right, go ahead, threesies, and just put us in a ride. So 3 gentlemen, 3 grown men,
Peter Pan.
in a child's ride,
The Peter Pan one?
Yeah.
Lots of black light.
in Orlando, the fucking like
Yeah.
pitch black.
Oh, so they were in Disney World. They weren't at Disneyland. Why does it say Disneyland? It's 2 different places, peeps. Two different places. 2 different experiences. Get it right.
Peter Pan one?
Yeah.
Lots of black light.
In Orlando, the fucking like
Yeah.
pitch black. You get into the
I
ride.
I
one
love
every
that
time. I love
ride.
it.
But it's a
such
child's
good
ride. It's made for a kid.
Fuck that shit.
In the
No.
1970s. And
No, I disagree. My husband loves that ride. That ride I feel like is a very like all ages kind of ride. If you've never ridden it, I'm sorry to you. It is actually a really fun ride. In my mind, for some reason, I was thinking, well, one, they said Disneyland, but I was thinking the Dumbo ride. Like, I heard him say Peter Pan, but I think I was thinking Dumbo. But no. Oh, no. Now I'm like, oh, and they were tripping on the Peter Pan ride. There's like a part of that ride that gets a little, my daughter doesn't like it. She always kind of like hovers in when they, like, you get to the pirates and they're like up close and they're the mechanical pirates and they're like literally cannonball shooting at each other. Not on Cassid. No way, Jose.
3 obese men.
Yeah, they were big kids back then, though.
So we go in the ride, silent, like fucking pitch black silence.
You don't know it's a ride.
we're just like
What cab did we get in?
What cab?
There's a tag right
where's
there.
this guy taking us? Hey, follow these guys.
Just keep up the traffic. We don't know where we're going yet.
It's really backed up.
Is there an interior light?
We're all going to the same party.
Yeah. Let's go fucking Altamont.
We should get in our pajamas too. Ooh, I hope we don't stop at the pirate ship.
See?
Ooh. Did they
No,
put
none of that fun shit is happening. It's all panic shit where like you can't. It's like you hear Harper whimpering a little bit, and then and then Hutch leans over and he goes, "Real funny, now give him back." I go, "What?" He goes, "You know what I'm talking about. Just give him back." I go, "I have no idea what you're talking about, Hutch." He's like, "My feet. You took them. Now give them back." I'm like, "Hutch, I don't have your feet." Breaks the child restraint. Gone. Fucking gone.
He's
Hutch,
gone.
Gone. Hutch. I look to Harper. I go, "We lost Hutch," and Harper's crying like, "They took my shadow too." Right? We go through the ride once, hop off. Harper stays on the ride, goes back in. I stay out. This is when the Disney cops show up, right? Grab me, cuff me.
wait.
He jumped off the ride. Is he saying that he jumped out of the ride?
Goes back in. I stay out. This is when the Disney cops show up, right?
Yeah.
Grab me, cuff me.
Wait. But what about the speakers?
Fuck. What speakers?
On the ride.
Oh, they're. You don't hear a thing.
No, you said this
What?
once to me. You said like all those amazing like Bose updated Disney speakers.
Your dad's gay. Like just little stuff like you don't know what they're saying.
Suck
Those-
your friend's dick.
Suck a dick. And you're
They're
like,
hidden in the
"Huh?"
bushes and shit.
Yeah, and they're and
And you don't know if it's real or not.
oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
There were speakers hidden everywhere, so you heard shit, and you were like, "Who said that?" Oh man, I totally forgot about that.
I don't have a shadow. You're like, who's what? Who doesn't have a shadow?
So the cops cuff me. Harper goes back in for a ride by himself on the thing, on a broken ride.
Onesies.
Yeah. Onesies. I'm going back in.
Happer.
No man left behind.
Check the list. Happer 1.
Check the list.
Happer
one. I'm
one.
going back.
You're good.
So he goes back in. He comes back out around. He comes off. They grab him, cuff him, put him on the back of their golf cart, and
Why are
then
you being arrested? Nothing's happened.
we've broken the ride and we were causing havoc because people are coming out going, "There's a lunatic in there! Someone just face raped Peter Pan!" Hutch is running amok in there. We've broken the ride. Harper's crying. Hutch comes out like 5 minutes later, no shirt on.
He's gotta
Shirt
be,
tied
like,
around his neck like a
soaking
cape,
wet.
those
There's,
shoes
like,
in his
water
hand. "We're gonna
all
go
in
see
it."
Back. Fucking place. They drive us then through Disney on the back of a golf cart to the Disney jail. This is where
Disney jail?
Hutch is yelling out, "Fuck Mary Lou Retton!" Right? And I go, "Why are you saying that?" He goes, "I don't know. Every time I say it, they look." And then Harper's crying, "They're gonna rape me in Disney jail! They're gonna rape me in Disney jail!" They raped him, man. It was really sad. I did too. We held him down. It was a fucking. Me and Goofy ran a train on.
Bert Kreischer, Tampa Improv, New Year's Eve. Check him out.
What did I just listen to? What did I just listen to? I can't imagine riding that ride behind them or in front of them and witnessing this, because again, that ride is like, it's not like a little teeny ride. Like, it goes through a whole thing. There's water. There's like intricate parts of this ride. How does Bert like live to tell these stories? I don't understand it. This was wild to listen to. I can't imagine experiencing it. Wow. Okay. What? Go have the day you deserve. Peace.